I'm Fabian Van Housk.
And I'm Jeremiah Stone, and we're at Contra restaurant on the Lower East Side in New York. We are about to cook a beautiful steak in our made-in carbon steel pan, and it's going to be served with gandia peppers, some olives, and an anchovy vinaigrette. What we're going to do is pat it dry just to remove some of the surface moisture, and then we're going to get our carbon steel pan as hot as possible. I'm going to put a few drops of oil in there. Once that's shimmering, pretty much smoking, what you're gonna see is that heat coming in contact with the meat is gonna have the proteins are gonna start to tighten up, and you're gonna see the meat shrink. That's gonna happen right away, and we're gonna put a little bit of pressure using a spatula or a spoon to flatten the meat out so to make sure we're getting as much contact as possible. And then we're gonna quickly turn that on all sides to evaporate more surface moisture and then get our color on the steak. Once we feel like we have enough color on the steak, about 2 to 3 minutes, we're gonna add some butter, let that melt and brown, and then we're going to baste the steak in that foaming butter. That's going to give us a really beautiful caramelized milk solid flavor, as well as deepen the color in the steak. When we take that out, we're going to let that rest for a few moments, and we can make vinaigrette, which is going to be made from anchovies, and blending that with a bit of olive oil and finishing that with some fresh lemon juice and vinegar. We're also going to take our gandia peppers, chop them up fine, and that's going to be mixed with olives, and that's going to be the topping for the steak. The topping of the gandias and the olives are going to add, along with the anchovies, going to add the saltiness, acidity, brininess.
I think our friends would be happy to have this like really flavorful steak. I think it's just a no-brainer that everyone is gonna like.